Alright, hello. We now have a new chapter of Dr. Stone. They have re-enabled the petrification device via a convoluted process of waking up a watchmaker who then was able to reset the diamond battery, which is like a real thing apparently. Just the continual slow oscillations of diamond crystals could be used as a power source for something like this. It's within the realm of scientific plausibility, and moreover, it opens up to a lot of interesting ideas about like what the big version will have. Do they need like a giant diamond for it? It's a good excuse for why it'll work sometimes but not work other times, because they had a line about how the diamond isn't totally like carbonated yet. It's not totally broken down, so you know, if you reconfigure it, maybe you can make it work. Yeah, he tried it out. I was a little spooked because this guy seems kind of misanthropic, that he was going to seize the power for himself. But it looked like he, even though they told him how to activate it, he just wanted to do a little test and petrified himself in the process. So now, assuming they can get a replacement diamond and get the thing fully functional, Dr. Stone is totally online. They can petrify and depetrify people at will, allowing all sorts of cures and fixes for broken bones and diseases and anything in between. Pretty exciting. Good stuff. And of course, our other team making their way to the site of the original petrification. Oh, no idea what they're going to find there, but I am excited to find out. This one is called Science Scales Mountains. Of course, this is a continual theme of the series, one that I'm excited to see exactly how it plays out here. Perhaps it will play out quite literally. Perhaps they will literally climb a mountain with the power of science. So he pops back to life. Yuzuriha dutifully pouring out some revival fluid on him. Tinkering the mechanism, he squeezed one last time grasp out of it. Oh yeah, he's like super shy around women, right. Being a quitter suddenly invoke. Pro intend to tackle my assigned task until it can't work anymore. No matter how brutal the job. Look at these beach bubbles with the twirly whirly little... I love that. The spiraling trails. It so excellently conveys his like shaky voice and the sense of him kind of like wandering around to the point. Hilarious. Good stuff. Good comic writing. Scale this proverbial mountain so long as it stands in my way. And meanwhile, indeed, they are scaling a literal mountain. We'll climb these mountains like BAM! This is our Mount Tenno. Dr. Zeno kind of takes stuff literally. I guess because he's not Japanese, he doesn't know this one. The idiom of Mount Tenno being like the mountain. I think that would be kind of a funny quirk if Dr. Zeno was a little... deaf when it comes to joking around or making references or allusions and stuff. I think it would be a nice contrast if maybe he has, like, because of his ruthlessness, because of his lack of consideration for other people, he's able to achieve like more scientific velocity than Senku. But he also lacks maybe the social graces of Senku, the negotiation ability, the ability to connect and understand people on like a cultural, personal level. I think that'd be fun. Just a fun way to contrast those characters. So here they are at the foot of these huge mountains, the Andes. I feel like I've heard the name before. Range seems to go on forever with no gaps. No going around them. Like it or not, we have to cross right through. Here we have a little 2-panel life of an armadillo. Arrowed and roasted. I wonder what armadillo tastes like. I had never once considered such a thing. It doesn't look like an edible animal. It looks kind of like a tank. Some sort of apparatus built for combat. The gang in the Corn City analyzes the device mechanism via remote work. We're speeding off to ground zero to find the original device that started this mess. Nice summary. Nice hunk of armadillo meat. Only up against Stanley is to find and activate that other petrification weapon. Charlotte, of course, keeping up their stomachs and spirits. They're, of course, in a race against time against repairing the plane. So again, I really like that. It's just like a very flexible threat that they can deploy sensibly at really any time. Because who knows how long it'll take them to repair the plane. There's no like kind of reasonable or unreasonable length. Much further to that rainforest barrier thingy. Yeah, who knows where the rainforest is now? Maybe geographical girl? Right after we cross the Andes, we'll run into a dense rainforest and be home free. Take snow in Japan. Let me guess, there's a ton more snowfall than in the old days. Huh. Okay. How did she figure that out? Because I can't remember if that was actually fully explained back when it first happened. Does it have to do with just like the tilting axis of the Earth? That the seasons change relative around the world based on the fact that the Earth, as it rotates on its axis, that axis starts tilting a little bit as well after hundreds of thousands of years or whatever. It can cause a total reversal in the seasons. Humans turning into stone meant to dip in global temperatures. Oh, okay. More man-made stuff. I see Antarctic sea currents started flowing north. La Nina! Colder seawater makes warmth gather here and all the air gets shook up. While shakedown pulls cold air from here, causing snow. Alright. Ooh, and Chrome is like really in awe by this. It's pretty cool to think about, right? And climatologists, really do this sort of work. They can do it very precisely and figure out the exact effect and causality and stuff. It's super hype. But I feel like Chrome had never considered like the entire scope of the Earth. The Earth has this one causal system that changes here will propagate into changes a million miles away. It's like the whole planet is connected by science. Yeah. Cooler seawater also means less humidity and less rain, which is why this region turned into a desert. But given that the mountain cuts it off, the Amazon is still on the other side. Cool. Okay. Fun. I really hope we get quite a lot of rainforest adventure, especially like kind of guerrilla tactics, hiding out from Stanley, ambush after ambush, that kind of thing. The pacing has been really rapid lately, but I hope they take the time to have a little mini arc. I mean, there's quite a lot of significance. Whoever kind of wins this rainforest duel is going to be the one that has access to the OG petrification weapon, probably. So, I don't know. I think they could take the time. But what the heck does she mean by musical chairs? How much do you weigh? Oh, God. Oh, Kohaku doesn't get it either. Yes, that is a taboo. Amazing face. Very nice face. I like this rapid iris movement in the eye. That's quite the effect. I love, too, that these are both relatively new characters. Like, Chelsea especially is extremely new to the series. And yet they're already kind of coming up with these, like, patterns of interaction, these dynamics and unique to the pair of them. That nobody else would care so much about being asked how much they weigh, and Chelsea is the only one that would be so cheerfully blunt in asking such a sensitive question. 90 pounds. I don't think so. And Chelsea knows immediately that that's not true. So they need to make sure there's no super heavy bikes. Miss Luna really wants to ride with Senku, of course. Oh, she gains an unexpected ally in Chelsea. Bad. That's bad for everyone. There's no way that she could possibly be helpful in Miss Luna's love quest. I'm pretty sure she will just embarrass her again and again and again with any sort of helpful action she takes. Lovey-dovey stuff is like totes the best. Indeed. Okay. Oh, this is fun. I really like when they set up little character dynamics. In the middle of this very straightforward adventure arc, we need to get from A to B and dodge Psycho Killer Man. That they can still have all of this really fun character dynamics, all these side plots. think I've been out of shape about, but yeah, we're dating. Yeah, this is she she thinks back to what I'm sure was a beautiful and tender moment in her mind's eye, but to us the reader was purely comical. Poor Senku. Really unsure how to navigate this one. Sort of like a political marriage. Like some guys who follow you around, right? Oh my gosh. So, not Senku just straight up says, I'm gonna say yes, but it's for political reasons. And I think maybe he's assuming that she's thinking the same. Oh, we're going to act like we're dating in order to kind of smooth the connection between our two groups. And Senku again, of course, assumes if we can get you on our side, then we can get a bunch of other people on side. A correct assumption. So Senku just straight up says, "Yeah, I'm doing this strategically." It doesn't mean anything to me, but he does say "well done." So I don't know. It's like you can kind of understand why she has the wrong idea, because she's gonna be totally deaf to Senku's real intentions. I think it's quite hilarious that Senku does just straight up say, "Oh yeah, this is what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, it's like a political thing. Okay." Poor Miss Luna. Doesn't sound like you're an idol to me. Damn, Chelsea. Chelsea just cannot help herself. She is Bukomi. Bukomi. I think that's like Tsukomi. But Bukomi is kind of like another comedic role that just says stuff very plainly and straightforwardly, but out of ignorance. I just gotta try harder at that. Okay, I like that though. I like that Miss Luna, she doesn't make a thing out of it. She knows it was her mistake. She's just gonna try harder. Dear Chesley, just put everyone at ease with the talk of love. Make it a bit easier to discuss how much we made. I just was crying because I felt like it. Oh, that's a very funny dynamic too. That Gen assumes that people are working towards some cause in their socializing. He very incorrectly assumes that the ends she achieved were deliberately joined to her means. But no, she just felt like crying. Doesn't matter how much we weighed way back whenever. Ah, that's true. Okay, so they gotta build a scale. Now, you could make like a scale, like a kitchen scale, a bathroom scale, I guess I mean. But what I would like to see here, and I think this would be really fun, is for Senku to take an opportunity to be like, well, it doesn't matter how much we specifically weigh. All we need to know is like a ranking of weights, and then make, scales, plural, to see who is heavier than who. Because then there's actually some kind of cool little like mathematical tricks you can do to determine everyone's ranking of weight with like the minimal number of weighs, which I think is really neat. So I'd like to see an exploration into that. I think that would be cool. I don't know. But knowing Senku, he's probably gonna leap at the chance to build himself a scale. There we go. They made a little scale. Awesome. Right after reviving, I made a new ruler based on my height of 171 centimeters. Oh, okay. So they're actually just going to weigh people with this. They're not going to weigh people against each other. But I like that they used the tires. That's fun. Suka's playing on it. Are we going to find out how much everyone weighs? That'd be kind of fun. Hey, there we are. Everybody's stats. And they managed to balance the bikes almost perfectly. I like everyone's kind of reactions to their stats and stuff. Luna looks very, very disappointed that she doesn't get to ride with Senku, of course. Now, this is very interesting because, it's just kind of fun stats and world building and stuff. But we can maybe ascertain some future plot lines, like maybe if the bikes get split up during an attack, they have to kind of work on their own. The one that really intrigues me is the Carlos, Max, and Zeno team. Because Carlos and Max, of course, were loyal to Zeno until very, very recently. Until they decided that they were really just loyal to Miss Luna. So, is Zeno going to be able to convince them to come back over? with promises of even greater access to Miss Luna if he becomes the scientific emperor of the world. I don't know. Also, fun facts. Let's see. Tsukasa is the tallest and heaviest. Makes sense. Taiju in second place, a bulky boy. The latest, of course, is Suika. That doesn't surprise me. She is just a little watermelon. And Chelsea is second smallest. Makes a lot of sense. Senku and Chrome are almost the same. True buds, two brothers. Let's go. Okay. So they're off in their new configurations. Another lovely shot of the bikes tearing through the mountainsides. They're going like really straight up there. Oh my gosh. Now they need to stop. Seems like it's the end of the line for our bikes. Uh-oh. Okay. Stanley is ready to fly. Ukyo can hear the plane coming. What are they gonna do? No, we're not leaving anything behind. Okay, Senku has another crazy idea, but it certainly seems like a good one. A ropeway. They can travel through the air as long as they're kind of going downhill. All you really need is this zip line type rope. But I don't get it. Like, how do you build the ropeway without going to each station that the ropeway hits already, right? And then, like, what's the point? You're, like, already there? So, I don't know. An exciting cliffhanger. We can speculate throughout the week how the heck they're going to build this ropeway. Fun chapter. Oh, I didn't realize this is a spread. Oh my gosh, that's cute. That is too cute. We're making that now? Hell yeah, we are. All right, let's look forward to the next chapter. Bye-bye for now.